Now, you talked about a free and fair America, and President Trump talked about voter ID laws and the importance of fair and free elections. Have a listen.
Why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things. You almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it.
CJ, he also noted Zoran Mamdani, the mayor of New York. He wants you to produce two forms of ID to shovel snow in New York City, but you don't need ID to vote to take part in the democratic process. And the Democrats are willing to die on that hill, despite the polls showing this policy is wildly popular with all sides of politics. They will not allow it.
Yeah, because they would rather cheat to win. The president was absolutely right there. More than 80% of the American people support the America Act, which would do a simple thing that we all probably agree just makes sense, that you should require ID to vote in our elections. If you are required to show an ID to buy a shot of tequila, if you're required to show an ID to check out a library book, then you should certainly be required to show an ID to participate in our democracy, right? For a long time, it was so interesting to me because in 2016, all the Democrats cared about was election integrity. But when it came to 2020, they all of a sudden did not care anymore. And now they couldn't even be bothered to even discuss the issue. Now they're trying to gaslight the American people to believing that people that look like me, members of the Black community, aren't even smart enough to get an ID. Now that is just beyond the pale.
Well, talking about gaslighting, I noticed Joy Behar on The View saying that the Republicans want to introduce voter ID because they want to cheat to win. So that is just one of the more outrageous statements I've heard, but it was on The View, so we can't be surprised. CJ, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for your time tonight.
Always good to see you.